Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Are you here? What's up? Hello, Happy. How are you doing? You good? Hello, Zeki. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Can you look at if? Yeah, first we let people join, chill, we let people join the stream. You know, as usual, we have a word together and then we jump straight to the charts. What's up, Bruno? What's up, Vincent? Hello, Kundai. You guys doing well? You guys doing well? Personally, I'm tired, but I'm happy we did so good with trading with the group. We had amazing shorts. We've been patient enough. We caught super nice longs. Really good, really good. And now we're just waiting and see what's going on. What's going to be the next BTC move? How are you, Osbrah? I'm all good, Mukesh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Aurelius, Osbrah teaching a lot to his followers. I appreciate the word, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you, man. Thank you. I hope you guys been following my previous moves and been patient enough, you know, to wait. Because when I was posting publicly on Twitter, then there will be a pullback and that things will go down. Then people are like, no, it will never go down that much, blah blah blah, you're too bearish, blah blah blah. See, now they all round trick their profits, all right, and we managed to catch a good long. Okay, so keep in mind, it's not my rules, it's not me making up like things out of my head, you know, it's just how it works. All right, you just experience. Hello, Balance Beads, how are you doing, man? Any discount for CRG membership? It's very good that you're asking. During this afternoon stream, there will be during the live on Twitch, I will push a big discount, a very, very big one. So just be sure that you can attend the live this afternoon, and you'll get the code. You'll get the code. I'm okay. Nice to see you. Thank you. It's been a little while. I've been away for a few days, so I couldn't stream, unfortunately. But we're back. So we streamed this morning. We streamed this afternoon, as usual. So we start with BTC, guys. Are you okay? You okay if we start with BTC? Hey, how is everyone? How are you, Gigapod? Sounds good. Perfect. Morning. Hello, Roger. Yeah, every time we go on YouTube, the mic is always low. Let me increase. It should be a bit better now. Should be a little bit better. Doing it like a goat. You goated. Awesome analysis. My pleasure. Thank you. Appreciate. Thank you so much. We did good. I'm happy. We had very good reading lately. That's true. So I really appreciate. It wasn't easy, you know, when you share like your analysis and everyone tells you nah, it's not true, it's not gonna happen, blah 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 blah. You know that kind of thing. All right, so I will monitor a bit. See, I got stopped out on the long yesterday. I entered the long on the retest. I thought we'll have a retest and a push after we got the sweep here. Okay, for transparency. All right, we had this sweep and I switched M15. We closed the both, so I entered long and I was targeting that resistance again with a TP1 here. And unfortunately, it went up slightly, then stop loss. So now what I'm gonna do, the plan for BTC, only following you and Diegito. Damn, lucky me, lucky me. Diegito's been doing well lately also. He pushed very, very good analysis. So now the plan is to wait for this to happen. Okay, why? Because if you look, we broke the structure, okay? We broke the structure, it's very clean, and it's very clear that it's now bearish. Everyone telling you it's bullish is an idiot, okay? This is bearish. We had a clean break of structure. All right, and you see we had a high. So this was supposed to be a higher low, but we failed to print another higher high. In fact, the only thing that we did was to fill that gap right here. But I want you guys to see, okay, pay a lot of attention. It's a very clean price action. All right, and following this lower high, we printed a lower low just here. Okay, that's very important. And in addition, if you pay attention to what's popping on X, we had the Treasury BTC plan from the US. We had the BlackRock shares at Circle. Okay, we had UAE investing in BTC. We had lots of good news for BTC, and nonetheless the price failed, okay, to print a new high. So if you combine everything, you cannot say this is bullish, because it's not. It will look obvious with insight, but people kept telling you this was bullish. This was not. Okay, we clear regarding that, guys? And if you look at the daily chart, this is your daily chart. What do you guys notice? Let me know. What do you guys see? Please tell me what you see. No, it's good to the left. Don't be shy. There is no wrong answer. Okay, just tell me what you see. Took liquidity and now retracing. Correct. Imbalance. Correct. Good morning, monsieur. Hello. What's up, CSN? You doing well? We say bonjour. We say hello. We say dzień dobry. On daily, we are at support. What support? What support do you see, Aurelius? That's interesting. Let me know, what support do you see on daily? Where do you see a support here? I am very curious. It's not sarcasm, by the way. I'm really curious to understand what you mean we are at support, because I don't see any support now, to be honest. What I see is we have a next support level, but it's around 97. 104,600. 104,600. No, it's not a daily support, brother. You got good Polish skills, really? It's not really a support, man. Not really a support. If you consider the previous resistance as support, maybe, but it's not really a support, man. Not really. Weak lower high and price breaking down. Yeah, this, you mean this as a lower high? Yep. For me, the next support is here. Next clean support is at 101. 103.4, 103.7 area support. You could have something here. Yep, you see that all the block that we have just here, but for me the goated support is lower, guys. It's around here. Okay, it's not really 103. If we go 103, there is no reason we don't go lower, to be honest. Wanna take a look at Ethereum? Same. I want to say, guys, same shit. Everyone being bullish at the biggest HTF resistance. All right, you see that daily, even on weekly, if you look at the weekly, daily resistance, and people tell you should be bullish. I really don't understand. I was really questioning myself. I was like, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just like too biased or whatever, because everyone say it's bullish. The price action on ETH is bullish, etc. And I didn't understand why people were bullish here. You see, and we also have the pin bars, all right, that translate a lot of rejection. Okay, rejection here, it's pretty clear. So if we go back to the daily, we even have this, and that's even cleaner. It's even cleaner. All right, look at that. I don't understand. I really don't understand. It's not to make fun or whatever, but how you can, if you miss the move, and it was my case, okay, I have no issue saying I missed the move, no problem. But if you miss the move, how can you be bullish here? We had equal highs. We took the liquidity straight into weekly supply, and price went down. So BT is king, it leads the market. Yeah, definitely it does. Can you look at Rose? Yeah, we're gonna check Rose, no problem. But yeah, you see the point? Do you understand what I'm trying to showing you guys? We have a big supply. Equal highs. We take the liquidity, we go down. How can you be bullish? Could you look on ETH next entry for short? Next entry for short, you missed the short, brother. Balance busy. You missed the short, unfortunately. The short was higher, around 2700. Now, if you want to short again, you're gonna be patient, and you're gonna need to wait for our entry to be retested. This is the short I posted yesterday in the group, okay, in the Discord. So you will need to wait for that imbalance to be filled, and you might have another entry. Okay. Be careful, do not short here. I don't recommend to short here, because right here you have a support. Okay, you have a nice order block, you have the point of control as well. So if you short here, the risk reward is not interesting at all. So you want to wait. You want to wait for a retest, okay, higher, or you want to wait for an entry for a long, potentially here. Okay, but what I just see a range now. It's just pretty clean to me. We swept the low, we're sweeping the high, we go back down, and let's see, either we bounce here at mid-range, or we meet equilibrium again, or we go back to the range lows. Okay. Is that clear for ETH, guys? Is it clear? And on HTF, for me, the next entries for ETH, if we strictly look at HTF for spot, for swing, etc., it would be around 2000. If 2000 doesn't hold, then 1800, as I said in my video. Okay. Let's clean a bit, and we're gonna check Rose, as you guys been asking. By the way, if you took the trade on Inge, I suggest you go break even, guys. Rose. All right, we're gonna take a volume profile, rejecting from the POC. This is not looking good. Don't be bullish at that zone. Yeah, you can't. Definitely can't. Sorry, I'm quiet because I am checking rows, guys. For me, it's goated here, around 28, 0.028. Because you have the golden pocket right here, you have the OT as well. I want to check the The indicators, okay. Volume. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of volume backing up here. But we have also the value area low just here that will act as a stop loss protection. Okay, so for me, Rose looks good like this. Okay, it will look good like this. Okay, what's up, Joey? What's up, man? How are you doing? You see, it looks clean, and we have the value area low just here. Zoom out on weekly. Yeah, on weekly, it looks trash, man. Looks trash, to be honest. It looks very, very bad on the weekly. It looks extremely bad, bro, on weekly. You don't really want to touch that shit on the weekly. Like, look at that. It's not something that you want to buy, bro. Absolutely not. It's way too clean. Bearish wise. Look, way too clean. Swept the supply, went back down. We're losing the supports. Okay, here we had a small deviation that was clean with a bullish retest right here with a massive move up, very clean. And now you see that whole area served as no, like it did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. It's bearish, man. It's bearish. It has like HTF. It's very bearish. I was looking to a pump till 0. You know, it's very different. Very, very different. If you trade weekly and H4, you can long on H4 even though the weekly chart is bearish, no problem. But even the thing is, even your long, I think was a bit too early, in my opinion. It was a bit too early. Can you please explain fixed range indicator? I will send you something, Aurelius. Can you DM me on Twitter? Please, brother. Can you DM me on Twitter, Aurelius? If you need, I can drop you my account just here. You send me a DM and I will send you all the stuff that you need about volume profile. Okay? Damn, if it's dumping. Let's go. So yeah, I would say it's the area where you longed is not really wise, Bruno. It's not really wise. You need to at least wait for a reaction here in that area. Okay? At the very least. And you'll be able to target the value area high that we have just here. Okay? Means you will have a trade looking like this. Which is quite clean. Alright? Not bad, right? But you just need to be patient. You just need to be a bit more patient. Okay? Now you see we lost the point of control. So it's definitely... You can't... you can't be bullish. You can't be bullish at all. Okay? Tao. Tao is interesting because I have a plan I've been waiting for a long time and it's coming. So we'll see. Let me clean this a bit because there are a lot of information. If we buy ETH at 25.50 area, where should stop loss be before we continue to go down? Stop loss should be... I would have my stop loss here if I would try a long, what you said. I would have my stop loss here. It's Zeki. But regarding Tao... Don't, bro. Okay, I'll get to you just after the stream. Alright, in 20 minutes something. So as you can see, this was my plan. And I'm still waiting for it to happen. And I think it will happen anyway. Whatever people might not agree. But I think it will happen. You see, it looks very clean. Everything looks very clean. I have a demand zone on H12. Okay, I have my point of control as well. We have that imbalance here. Looks very, very clean. Okay, so Tau, just a little bit more, and we get a very nice entry. Very nice entry. Ideally, the trade would look like this. Okay, we would have something like this with okay risk reward, and we could even TP some and keep the remaining for higher. You see, we have a big supply here that hasn't been retested yet, so we could have a trade looking like that. Intraday trade becoming a swing long. Okay, so I have my alerts. I suggest you do the same. Can you see TRB? And don't mess with these coins, guys. You know, these coins are just made to extract liquidity, and liquidity means you. Don't touch it. Don't touch this shit. When they make this pump like that, it's just to lure retail and noob traders, and it's not an insult when I say noob traders, it just means new traders. So you guys FOMO in, you enter, and then they have enough liquidity to go back down and to take your capital out. Okay, so you want to be careful. If you want to try something, do it, but it's at your own risk. Okay, you have these zones where you can enter, but it's at your own risk. Sui, very interesting. But before we do Sui, we need to check total tree. We didn't look at it. All right, see the magic, guys. All right. The magic is here. I think we're gonna have the retest that we wanted on altcoins. Okay, now we can look at Sui, no problem. Sui looks good for a long, I think. Yeah, Sui looks good for a long. Here is the chart, zoomed out. It looks really good for a long. I like the structure. Okay, here accumulation, sweep, pushing up, higher high with a break of structure here. Okay, break of structure into a new higher high, which we can just print here. Okay, higher high, and price crawling towards that demand zone, build that imbalance, and now let's see if we can get a push from here. All right. We're gonna check our volume profile. What does it say? Okay, it's not really in our favor. All right, we're gonna check our EMAs. Okay, we have the EMA band that is with us. That's cool. That's really cool. And we have that volume node that should protect the price. Otherwise, you see, we go lower. So it's either here or we're gonna retrace the wall. Okay. Sui can be an indicator of what the market can do. All right, it can retrace the wall gains of the recent of the last few weeks if buyers don't step in now. You know what I mean? If Sui can retrace, because now it looks it's at the verge of like retracing everything. Okay, if we don't push here, if we don't find support here on Sui, then it's literally going to retrace absolutely everything. All right, everything. And if Sui can retrace everything, the whole market can retrace everything. You need to see this. Okay, that has been one of the strongest coin. So you need to see this as a potential hint at what can happen in the coming days. I'm not fudding, I'm not being bearish. I'm just saying this is a possibility. And why is Twitter so quiet today? Why is Twitter so silent? Why? Because everyone got stopped out. Everyone got liquidated. This is why it's quiet. You see, nobody's flexing anymore. It's over. It's done. Nobody is flexing anymore. Done. All right. Look. Shout out to my brother Illusion. Nothing against Illusion. Love that guy. He's fun. He's a good trader. But Illusion was extremely bullish the last couple of days, and now He's talking about if below 2000. All right. So this is just because we accept that everything is possible, then we don't get liquidated like everyone probably has been yesterday. Okay. So keep that in mind. Once again, I'm not saying it will happen. What happened? I'm not saying we're gonna go that low, we're gonna retrace everything, but it's a possibility. You see the second time we pumped from 104.6. Is it a strong support for BTC? No. No, it's not. It's not your support area, it's not where you want to long. As I explained it, Zeki, if you long here, you potentially you're just longing here. Okay, this is not really a good area to go long, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. Okay, I can be wrong. I have no problem with that. I can be wrong. No problem. But if you long here, the price just went back below the previous resistance, then maybe you're just longing a top. Do you want to be a top longer? No, you don't want. You don't want to long a top. So you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait for the price to reclaim, to get back above that resistance, and then you will long, and you will increase the probabilities. Okay, but right here, it would just be gambling. It would just be gambling, bro. To be honest. So please do yourself a favor and be patient. All right, and be patient. If you want to try something, it's a little bit lower. You have some confluence. You see a high volume node. You have another block right here. That other block led to that impulsive move. So here could be your long entry, 103.7. And then, as I said, you have the key areas on HTF. Okay, 97, 96K. Is it clear? CRV you wanted to see? CRV looks trash, man. Twitter is a good place to ignore. Twitter is, anyway, you know, everything. It's not Twitter particularly, it's just social medias. A lot of fake. And you need to understand, unfortunately, 99% of the people on social medias are dumb, you know. The gems are very rare, and this is why we call them gems. Okay, it's not, and it's not where the real, you know, you have very few amount of like real traders. People are just here to make money, to speculate, etc., but not really to trade. Otherwise you wouldn't be insulted being cautious. Not even bearish. I was not even bearish, I was just cautious around the top, and people are trying to explain you, but you're not bullish enough or whatever after like, I'm sorry, but a 50% move, and they tell you you're not bullish enough. Okay, on a fucking like 1 trillion asset, 50% move, not bullish enough at the top. Thanks. CRV looks bad, brother. To be honest, CRV looks bad. I was interested to long CRV, but it looks bad. It just looked really bad. We have a lot of liquidity being built up here, like that. Okay. The point of control area will be very important, because as you can see, we have also a nice demand just here. Okay, so my ideal scenario to keep the bullish structure on CRV would be to have a wick like that. Okay, so we can keep the structure. Okay, it needs to remain high or low. Okay, so if we wick down and we close back above, it's fine. It will be completely fine, but we just need to protect that low. Okay, and to find some support around here, which is around 62 cents. Okay, so you can add an alert if you want. I think I will even call that one in the Discord with limit longs. Slash call yearly USDT trade type intra market type long limits entry with a stop right here. TP will be around 0.86. What would be the risk reward if we take a trade like that? Something like this, like this, like this. 5 reasoning POC and risk medium. All right. They trade emotions rather than charts. Yeah, a lot of people. But it's absolutely normal. It's very difficult to be emotionless. It's very, very difficult. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on BTC because it might do what we've been waiting for. Okay, so we might have the opportunity to long again together. Oh, what do I have here? Yeah, nothing. Pretty much nothing. Okay, we have the golden pockets. Interesting. Interesting. All right. All right. We're gonna keep an eye on BTC. And we'll set an alert so we don't miss it. Anyway, in 5 minutes, I will stop the stream and Monk will take over and he will stream on the Discord and he will share his views as well. So if you guys are in the Discord, basically you have a full day of streaming. Okay? Because he will stream, then we'll have lunchtime, then I will stream again this afternoon. I will just tell people who took the trade to go break even right here. Inch update. Suggest to go break even here if you took the trade with me. All right. So guys, anything else before we end the stream? Remember that we'll be live again this afternoon. I will just drop the link in the chat. Okay, it will be right here. Twitch TV. Osbrah. Monk just told me but he will stream at 1 p.m. so in 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour. So we can stay like 10 minutes together again. What's the resistance on BTC? You have short-term resistance right here at 106. It's 106 and then you have 110. But right now, currently it's 106. Okay? Interesting. Point of control value real low. Interesting right here. It's gonna be interesting next couple hours. Oh, today, guys, don't forget, we have very important news today. PCE, 2:30 p.m. PCE. Okay, don't forget. All right, it's gonna be very important. Inflation data, you know that. Nice. Injective is moving nicely. Very, very good. Could BTC be retesting and dumping? Yeah, it's possible. This is exactly why I suggest not too long here. Exactly. It's exactly what I suggest. You want to wait for the price to close back above the resistance. Because longing here, potentially you could long below res. You don't want that. Alright? Vazi is also a good. Shout out to Vazi, man. So all right, we have the plan. So guys, I'm gonna leave you now. It's gonna be lunchtime, and don't forget, I will be live on Twitch once again this afternoon. Monk will be streaming in 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour we'll stream, but in the Discord, and this afternoon I'll be on Twitch for the US session. Okay, and there will be a CFT giveaway. I'm spoiling a little bit, but we're gonna give away 30k of challenge accounts, and I'm gonna drop a big discount for CRG as well. So be there, just be there. See you later. See you this afternoon. Have fun, guys. Stay safe, and see you on Twitch for the second round. Bye, everyone. Peace. Ciao, ciao. Don't forget to have your stop loss until then.